seriously,
It's
this
okay.
has been coming up, but all this because I rejected the feminine, and that's what was shaking my head, and like I've already talked about all of that.
I feel like you're like one of my spiritual beings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So please, what are you gonna say? What's the truth about that?
Okay, so the story of Adam and Eve, that's not.
Yeah, that we ruined man because we.
But that's looking at that story in an earthly way. If you look at it in a spiritual way, Eve stood for the soul, and Adam stood for the ego. So it was wrong it was right. It was okay for the soul to use esoteric knowledge, but it was wrong for the ego to use esoteric knowledge, and that's when sin was created, and that's when the curse was made, when the ego used that apple,
Like
that symbol for
fear?
knowledge.
To control the situation.
I don't know why ego. I don't really know. I think everyone's
the snake?
Everyone's understanding is different. But the snake's got a bad rep too.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're just giving me sensory overload. I'm so glad that you know that they're called downloads.
And these are 26 years of my downloads too.
I'm
so it's
26 years old too.
Really? What's 2 plus 6?
8.
Okay. And what's our number?
Hey, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I grab you two something to drink?
Can I get the peach sangria, please? Can I get an extra shot, chilled, please, of... I don't know. What do I want? You guys don't have 151 here. What's the closest that you would have to 151?
I'd probably have to double check.
Whatever liquor they already use in that, just chill, please.
Okay. Anything to drink for you?
I'd like water.
Water?
In,
Do you want
in a
lemon?
glass. Yes, with lots of lemon. Alkaline.
Perfect. I'll grab drinks and bread. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Let's just hope it's glass and not plastic.
Of course. Carrabba's is kind of fancy.
Oh yeah?
I think so. Have you ever been here?
I've been here like once. I don't
Oh, it's one of my favorite places.
I don't go outside much. I'm always on the go. Is that a Yoda? It's a Yoda.
That's fucking cute. He's one of my favorites here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy over there, Joey. They know. Don't send me him. I don't like him at all. And I kept it kosher. And then one night I was here at the bar top and he brought me my food and I just looked at him like, you know what you're doing. And the last time me and Tom came here, because one of the only things the old man can still do is go out to eat and go to the movies. So we were sitting outside waiting for him, and he let us sit there for 20 minutes and still didn't come. And I didn't talk to a manager that night. I was just like, whatever, we're gonna go to Longhorn.
That's heartbreaking, bro.
But it pissed me off because I love Tom, and for you to just sit here and do this to him, my spiritual father, what the fuck is wrong with you? So the next time I was here, he brought me my food when he already knows, like, I don't like you. And then he brings my food and I go to the bathroom when I come out because I'm a clairvoyant. He's sitting there talking about me and I looked at him and I smiled. And then I asked for them to box my food. And then I asked to talk to the GM, or I asked to talk to a manager, but ironically, the franchise owner was here that night and I spoke to him. And when I'm speaking to people who aren't like us, like, I know how to be very proper and very professional and use really great etiquette. And that's what I did. And I told them, and I said, I don't want any interaction with him. He said, I'll be sure to make sure he does not interact with you anytime you come back here. He knows. I don't like him at all. I don't like that guy.
Do you ever forgive, or like, is there any healing in his DNA?
No, I could be kosher.
Can you help him heal his DNA?
He needs to heal himself. I could use that energy with women like you. Why would I be giving it away to assholes like
How will they heal? What about that? Aren't we supposed to heal
That's
as
their
a whole?
soul work.
Because there's something about the Hopi about once we give our blood, then the men will come home from war.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to fill other people's cup unless ours is overflowing? Why would I let him? I did that for my dad. I did that for my exes. I did that for too many men to continue learning that lesson. For me, that's my soul work. That's my lesson. Thank you.
You're welcome. I had some lemons coming for you.
Thank you.
Do we need a minute to look at the menu still? Have any questions?
Are you
or
getting
anything?
anything? Are you hungry? Do you want to share something?
I can share something.
Are you in the sugar mood or food mood?
It doesn't matter. I can go both ways, actually.
Just a minute.
Take your time.
Thank you.
I actually haven't even looked. I've been so lost in La La Land with you with all the draconian talk. Like, finally. Like, I talk to people online, you know what I mean? So, like, it's really rare breed to, like, have this in person. And I'm kind of, like, freaking out. Exactly. It's just, like, mad rush. It's like Northern Lights. Like, but, like, I want to hear more about, like, I have a million questions. Mary Magdalena, about the female. The extra rib. You started telling me something about the extra rib.
Oh,
I don't know anything about Jesus. So, yeah, I want you to start me from the beginning.
So, I didn't know anything about Jesus either. I just had, like, this, like, internal loyalty to having respect for him.
Same.
Really?
Same, but there's also, like, this kind of, like, fighting the brother. Like, I'm jealous of you. Or exactly, like, I'm the girl.
That's where I was with Mary. I was very resentful.
I didn't even know Mary existed. Then once I found that
they
out,
were married.
I feel like that I was her or something like that. Exactly, like he took me for granted. He got all the shine, and now I'm just like, oh yeah, I was beside you or something like that. Like some kind of hatred. Towards him.
That's the energy that we're representing. But don't fall in the trap of thinking that you're the reincarnate, because those are inserted thoughts to try to control your ego. I have met so many women that think they're Mary Magdalene reincarnated and that Jesus was their husband. But let's talk about the storybook of Cinderella. Whenever Cinderella lost her glass slipper and the prince was looking for her, what did all the women do? They went, that's my slipper, that's my slipper.
Yeah.
But what did Cinderella do? She silently waited patiently because she knew the truth. It's really, really important that you don't get caught up in ego trap games that they try to do. So back to the rib cages. Men are behind us in evolution anyways. That's why their rib cages they're missing a rib, because you're behind us in evolution. Our chromosomes are complete. Men's chromosomes are incomplete. And Jesus was doing special ceremony with Mary Magdalene because she was a woman. He couldn't do the things that he wanted and knew he needed to do from those lessons that he was getting from God until he found the right woman. He found her, and she came to him. She was not a prostitute. Back then, prostitute meant servant. She was helping serve, and her family actually helped finance his campaign, if you will. Because back then, that was the government, was the spiritual understanding. The Jews, the Catholics are the modern day Jews that hate Jesus. They're the same thing. I wish you would have brought me a water too. Some bread, doll. Oh, and let's look at the Catholic Church. How they're eating and drinking Jesus' body and blood. Let's look at that in a spiritual spellcast way. Where's that intent? Being a cannibal, eating your sacrifice, trying to still live off that energy of his death.
I know, it's sadistic, isn't it?
Extremely, doll.
Like, where's the dessert?
Here.
I'm just being
They
silly.
have those books.
I know they do.
Here's the cannoli cake. It's super fucking good. It's super rich. Oh, do you want some fried calamari? Oh, you can't really eat stuff like that right now.
Can I? Why not?
Well, didn't they say no sugar, no grease?
I don't know about all that. I haven't really paid that much attention.
You don't give a what?
Yeah, it's just, Mother Eye is gonna do what Mother Eye is gonna do.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy I met up with you tonight.
I'm so happy we're doing this. I haven't done this in feels like lifetimes. I need to take you to Casadega.
Oh my gosh.
I love Casadega.
You're the third person now that the universe has put it in my face to go to Casadega.
I'll take you.
I'm supposed to go.
You wanna know why?
Activate grid lines and heal what they've already been doing there. Is that why?
Okay. I'm getting goosebumps on my legs.
I think you're really pretty.
I think you make me blush, and I don't know how to handle that compliment. So thank you. I feel like my lips are temporary, but
No, I'm talking about your soul.
oh, thank you.
No, you really do radiate. Like, you really do radiate. True down. Shine your bright light.
So like I've had this vision of us putting our blood inside the Casadega Lake, and the reason why is wait, listen, calm down. I know. I'm just like, calm down. This is what I want to tell you. I already knew that you were coming or something like that. Because listen to me about this. Casadega is like one of the top places for psychics, and mainly because everything's through the church. Yeah, if you're loving some bread, I'll fuck up some bread. I know it's bad.
I haven't ate a real meal all day. I've just been like grazing on trail mix, and I had a tangerine.
Same. Oh, yeah. So basically, think about this. Like, all the people from all around the world come to Casadega to get healing. But then all the old timers, no one's paying for readings. Nobody's paying for healing. They're not getting the love to receive, kind of thing. They're all dwelling in their own sadness and their own stories in their mind. And they're eating really bad foods because they don't know about Monsanto and Bayer. They don't know. You know what I mean? So it's like, it sucks because, like, what can you do? Because, like, everybody, they make you have to be a part of their association and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what I knew was I was meant to bring, like, girls and, like, healers, readers, like, new blood, right? How funny it's like this. So that was just an idea of that intent and putting that energy into the city.
And that's why I focus on healing Gaia, because when she's healed, the healing these kind of men, that'll just come. That'll come into domino effect. That's why I focus on that, because I was very distracted.
Are you hungry? Are you gonna eat? You gonna get a real meal?
Do you want a meal, or do you want to share like a sweet?
Whatever you want to do. I'm down to do whatever you want to do.
Me too. I really don't care. Everything's good.
Yeah, I'm naughty. Like I will. I'm so naughty. You don't even know me. Like, I'll drop 150 in here right now. I'm exactly gonna eat like
I'm
crazy.
so bad too, because Thomas just transfers money into my account. So it's like the universe is taking care of me because I'm taking care of what I need to do for the universe. I don't have to worry, you know? Like, this ring, I don't even have to get married and I have a beautiful diamond ring. You know what I mean? Like, it's like magical.
You're married to yourself?
Yeah, to God. Because he's my sugar daddy.
I did the same thing, like you.
I used to tell people, because that's what I used to call it when I would talk to women about this. I would say, you haven't married yourself yet? And I would be talking about consuming their menstrual blood.
Consuming then.
Mm-hmm. But it was a trick. It was a trick.
I'm fucking going crazy. You ever see people and you think that you see somebody else? Oh my god, totally.
Yeah, I've done that with Kelly a lot. She's still a screensaver on my phone. Let me show you. She's both my screensavers. And she's the girl that I'm in the picture with on Facebook. That's Kelly. That's us when I was like 16 years old.
Wow. Oh man.
She's so special.